Hi, welcome. Today we are going to see the scatter plots. The scatter plots are looking for the relationship between two variables. One should be the function or in function to the other variables. We express that like y equals function of x. These two variables, one is going to be called the independent variables because it can be changed and manipulated and take any value, and the dependent variable in this case is going to be what we are going to call the y, is going to be in function of the value that the independent variable x takes. There are multiple examples like the speed in the race cars versus the weight, the amount of sales based on the money that I spent on publicity, and many other examples that we are gonna discuss in today's video. What we are gonna compare is the gas mileage, the fuel economy related to the speed, one very common problem that we face every day. So let's go and see how these two variables are related. Well, let's see our example here for the fuel economy versus the speed. So I have here my data. I'm gonna select all my data, and I'm gonna select this type of chart, the scatter plot, and I have here my chart. I can see how as far as I increase my speed, my fuel economy is going down. Trend line, I can add linear trend line so I can see how is the behavior here. You can see that is going down in a linear way. So I can understand in the scatter plot the relationship between two variables, one that is independent and one that is going to be dependent of the value that the independent variable takes. How it looks in Minitab, or how a scatter plot can be done in Minitab? Well, we go to graph, scatter plot. I have the same data and I have all these options. I can use the simple, the regression. I can have different groups here. So I'm going to start with the simple chart. So I need to select the independent variable that is going to be the fuel economy, and the independent variable that is going to be the speed. So I have both variables selected, and I'm gonna hit OK. So here the same is easier in Minitab, or kind of the same. It depends if you have or don't have the Minitab, but also in this case of the scatter plot is pretty much the same as Excel. So let's go with the option with regression. I'm going to select again my dependent variable, fuel economy, my independent variable, speed, and now what I have is this line that is going to describe the best behavior of my two variables. When I point the line, you're going to see that a message is shown in the screen regarding the regression fit gas mileage, and has some number 98 minus 2.09 times the speed. That is the equation for that line, and the R squared coefficient for regression, that is the strength of the relationship between two variables. That means that these two variables are very or highly correlated with 92% or almost 93% of strength. So the gas mileage is going to be highly predicted by the speed. So with this tool, what we are going to find out if there is some relationship or if there is no relationship between two variables. So we can start to experiment and looking for the best setting on our process or in the variables that we are studying.